What a journey. There was no boring moment with the Lord in Atsu. Buenos dias a todos. There are four of us who have reached or is about to reach the ripe age of 60. And I think it will take a while for me to get used to the notion of being a sexagenarian. If there's one thing that I learned all my years here in Ateneo, it is being docile in spirit. About 2 weeks ago, Seni called us and arranged that the three of us meet to choose who among us is going to make the response. Coming from Mass that day, we happened to bump into each other, and Anne said, "Takiya man kita todo." And then nasinisita man meeting pa. "Tuya lang, Steve." So, this is the reason why I am before you. If there's one secret I could share with you, ask someone coming from Mass almost anything, and you are most likely to have a yes for an answer. Although what I'll share is from a personal standpoint, I think I can say that we share the same feelings and thoughts that our stay here in Ateneo is one that is meaningful, fruitful, and even life-changing. And for this, we are all greatly thankful. Personally, I am deeply grateful for my years of service in Ateneo. Right after college, I taught for 6 years in 2 different local schools, and then went on for another 10 or so in my business before I came to ADSU. This is my 15th years of service. So you see, Ateneo is my longest stay. But I chose to stay for good. Why I chose to stay was because I became aware of the values of Ateneo and became attracted to its way of life, which later I came to realize that that way of life is driven by the spirituality of Saint Ignatius. Well, I could not have sensed and assimilated Ignatian spirituality if it is not for friends, colleagues, superiors, and my students. ADSU would not be Ateneo de Zamboanga if it is not for our community. But I would like to highlight the Jesuit fathers and brothers. Human as they are, I could sense how they struggle to live the Ignatian core values. This was primarily the reason why I stayed for good. The other aspect of why I chose to stay is the realization that this is where God wanted me to be. It is where I could fulfill His will in my life and where I could become instrumental in helping others. As one of my colleagues said in our cluster meeting during the 7th Formators Colloquium, and I quote, "Ateneo is where I can help," unquote. Allow me therefore to thank the people who have touched and have in one way or the other journeyed with us. There are countless, and I won't be able to mention all, but deep in our hearts, we are sincerely grateful. To our office mates, some of whom are no longer here, and some are not with us anymore. To all our colleagues and friends in teaching, my colleagues in the student services, my teammates in OSA, thank you very much. Also special to us is the privilege to have as friends, mentors, or superiors, the Jesuit fathers and brothers, where we experience sincerity, care, even at a personal level. And to name some of them, Father Bill, the late Father Chambers, Father DJ, Father June, Father Denny, Father Ning, Father Buddy, Father Michael, Father Tony, Father Echo, Father Kirkis, the late Father Nepo, Brother Raymond, Father Willie, Father Edwin, Brother Harvey, Father Lito, Father Karel, Father Hill, Brother Arman, Brother Jeremy, and Brother Lakang. And the many Jesuits who in one way or the other have helped us deepen our relationship with God. We are deeply grateful for your friendship and the opportunity to serve and share with your mission. Behind us and always there to support us, we would like to thank our spouses and families who have been very supportive, and without them, we would not reach this point in our lives. Lastly, I would like to thank my many students who inspired and gave me perseverance to continue with my life in ADSU. Indeed, I am very privileged and honored for the opportunity to serve and be part of the ADSU community. Deeply grateful to God, who is the reason for our journey in ADSU. In closing, may I share with you what Father Echo shared yesterday in Mass. And he said, as companions of the Lord, we are headed not towards sunset, but towards sunrise. In behalf of my co-retirees, Ann, Adelina, and Shing, con todo de amon corazón, muchas gracias y Dios te bendiga.